Am I really gonna talk to a camera? Anyway, guys, I did my hair. I'm such a goof. If I ever calm down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nathaniel, and if you're tuning in, it basically means that you're officially part of the Chronicle gang. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get into this video. So yeah, like guys, I have not procrastinated. Like I've been busy. Like a lot is going on. So I know, like, how many months ago, like I think it was 1 or 2 months ago, like I posted like I think it was a question poll or whatsoever you call the thing, I don't know what you call it, on Instagram, whereby I asked you guys whether I should make a story time on a real life stalker or whether I should make a story time on what actually happened to my song Angifuni Anna Sisi and yada, what happened to that. And majority of you guys went for what happened to Anna Sisiana. So basically in this video I'll be talking about what happened, why was the song not released, and all that. And before we get into this video too, I'd like to make a disclaimer. I will not be mentioning people's names just because, like, just to keep it to the privacy, because like I feel like it's unnecessary as well. But yeah, like, and also this is my side of the story. Everyone who is involved in this whole story has their own, like they have their own stories too. They might have their own point of view, but then like this is what actually happened to me from my point of view and the reason why the song was never released. Yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, so I think I should just start from the beginning, right? But then like, okay, how did it start? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I have a friend, right? Let's this friend name, we're gonna call him Sean. Okay, Sean knows a studio. He is like friends with guys who record music and stuff and yada. And on this particular day, I'm outside and I'm like, actually I came out from our school's charity organization meeting because like another friend of mine, let's call her Charlotte. Another friend of mine, her name is Charlotte, and I had a meeting, and then we just came out of the meeting, and then she didn't tell me that she had choir practice that day, and then she was just like, just take my phone and then just go into a class and then just do you while you wait for me. I won't even take long. So I just went into a class and then I just started recording myself singing. As I'm recording myself singing, this guy hears me, like Sean hears me, and then Sean comes and then Sean is like, I didn't know you can sing, and yeah, and then he's like, I know a guy, he's like my friend, and he's actually a very good producer, and I'd really like you to hi, sorry, and I would really like to introduce you to him because I know your potential, you're very good, so what do you think about it? Then I'm like, no, I really don't want anything to do with music. And then it's like, it's not for you to release or anything, it's just for you to like get there and then just like to see what you got, and then from there you can take it from there, whether you still don't want to release or not. And then I'm like, okay. So we exchange numbers, right? After we exchange numbers, we get to a point where it was like how do I put it took a very long time for me to get out to the studio because he was busy, I was busy, and whenever I was free he was busy, whenever I was free I was busy. So it probably, let me say, took a month or two for me to get into the studio. So anyway, either way, it took its time, and then we finally got into the studio. So when we got to the studio, the guys actually asked me, actually the producer asked me, what do you do, what genres are you really into? And I'm like, no, I'm like more into pop, R&B. I'm the type of a person. And they're like, have you ever tried amapiano before? Then I'm like, amapiano, I've never tried that before, but I love learning, so what do you have? So he sits there, he like makes the beat, and then after a while he turns around and he says, yes, that's yours. And then I'm like, okay. But then like I never struggle writing songs because I write my songs within, let's say, less than 10 minutes, even like I'm a natural songwriter because I started writing music at the age of 10. So like writing a song for me, it's just like a cup of tea. So I was even shocked because like I'm a piano, like I'm writing it, I'm a piano song. So like it was like a challenge, right? So it's something that they did, like, let me just say, it's something that they did for them to get me out of my comfort zone and for me to just like wind down or something. I don't know how you say it. Yeah. Okay, fast forward. I wrote the song. I actually wrote it on my on Sean's phone, and then I went inside the where you record now. I don't know what you call the thing. I went inside there, and then I sang that. Like, that's not Angifone now. That's just my first song that I recorded. That's Lost and Found. We recorded Lost and Found. It was so beautiful. And then, like, I didn't finish it the day. And then, like, when I came home, I actually loved it. That same day, they sent me Anna Sisi Anna now, the one that you guys know, but it's actually called Angifone. They sent me a beat, and it took me, not like other songs I usually write. This one took me a long time to write because I had to find the right melody. This song, guys, this song, it's even at the heart. It took me a very long time to write. So I think it took me weeks. No, I think it took me a whole month to write. I had to find the right lyrics. It was not even like it was not how do I say, the lyrics of the songs that you guys might have heard me. That was not the actual thing. The song was actually a love song, which I changed. Like, my younger sister and I wrote the song. It was something like Angifuni Wina Baby. Like, it was like a love song. I don't remember the lyrics, but it was a love song. And then I changed it because I was not comfortable with it. And then my older sister, like my older sister, it was the same, guys, like, it's in the blood. My older sister and I did our things. Like, I usually used to play it on, like, speaker at home. So, like, we would, like, freestyle what, and then, like, we just, like, sing and then vocalize and stuff. And then I took it to those vocals, like, guys, like, I put everything into that song. I had help from friends, from family, and then the day finally came for me to record the song in the studio. Okay, so when the day came, I went inside, and then they were like, okay, did you write the song already? Then I'm like, yeah, I wrote the song. And they're like, are you sure you're ready? I'm sure I'm ready. So I'll go in and I sing, guys. Like, and if you know me, you know I'm a person who can't dance. Like, I can't dance to save my life. Like, I have 2 left foot. Is it how you say it? Yeah, I have 2 left foot. So basically, I went in there, like, I don't know, like, I was vibing to the song. I was like dancing to the song. What. I was feeling myself. Like, the day I recorded that song, like, I just went in, I finished, and I came out. And everyone was like also taking surprise, because what they normally told me was that when girls come to the studio, they're not like me. Apparently, I'm very confident. They're not like me. They're normally shy and they don't even stay long. But what I did that day was, like, very surprising because it doesn't normally happen. And in their, like, they already said that they already decided that the song is a hit. And then they asked me, now, this song, they actually not asked me, but they told me, like, this song needs to be released because you can't just leave the song like that. Like, this song is like a hit. You can't just leave the song like that. Then I'm like, I'll think about it. But then they're like, there's nothing to think about, like, and then, like, they convinced me. Then I was like, okay, fine, I'll release this song. So I started, like, promoting the song on my Instagram and stuff, and then, like, I get carried away, right? And then I'm like by carried away, I mean, like, every single year, our school has this thing called Kaiser's School. It's a Kaiser's School. Miss Kaiser's, no. It's like a modeling competition, and then every single year, like, artists also showcase their talent there. So I was like, maybe I try and I feel in front of people I know rather than to just go to a big festival when the song is released. So the song was supposed to be released on a Friday, and then Miss Kaiser's was on a Wednesday. I think, yeah, it was supposed to be like that. So basically, I told these niggas, right, I need to train because I can't just go on stage like that, like, unprepared. Like, it does not make sense. Like, I need to train. And then they're like just gaslighting me, or they're just like dodging me or something like that. And then, like, they dodge me for a very long time. And then actually the day comes, and then my friends are like, not the day didn't come. Actually, I missed out something. Niggas said they're gonna dance for me because, like, I was initially had dancers in mind, but then those dancers did not come back to me. So my friends were like, I have friends that can dance. My friends were like, they said, no, it's fine, we can like go dance for you, like, that's not a problem. But then the guys from the studio came now, and then they were like, no, we have dancers, like, our dancers can dance for you, like, why do you even need to stress? And then, like, I trust them most because, like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I was at that moment. So I was like, okay, fine, like, I trust these niggas, like, they can just go dance for me. But then we had to train. That was the thing, we had to train. And then these niggas were not like, they were just dodging me, man. They were just dodging me. Whenever I spoke about training, they were like, yeah, I will train, but then like they were just dodging me, and I never really understood why. And then come the week of, like, let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is not my schedule, and I'm like stressing because I haven't trained. I'm just doing my own things at home. And then now Wednesday comes, and then that day I was like terribly stressed. Wednesday was like, there was E-Day in the morning, and then Miss Kaiser's E-Day is entrepreneurship day, where the grade 9 showcase their entrepreneurial skills at school. So on E-Day, in E-Day was in the morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock stuff, and then now Miss Kaiser's was at night. So I think this guys at their school, they also had E-Day. I think so. And then like they were supposed to come to our school because they were supposed to come to our school so we can at least use an open class to see where we stand, so I can decide whether to cancel, whether I don't know why I'm dying today, but yeah, whether to cancel the performance or to keep going. What do my niggas do? My niggas are like, no, we are coming, but they never showed up. Imagine, after like everything, my friend and I were the last people at the school waiting for them. They didn't come, and then I just had to go home and then get ready because my name is already on the performance list, most, right? And then like I called the guys, and the guys are like, no, like we are going to come. And then I asked, now at least guys, like, please don't disappoint me. Are you guys at least ready? They're like, no, we are ready, we are fine. And I'm like, guys, don't come after me with this, but I trusted them. Like, you can't blame me. I trusted them. Okay, so then guys are like, no, we are ready. I'm like, yeah, I trust them. So let's say the time comes. Okay, I get ready and I go there. I even went there early. I think I went there around 5 or 6. I went there early, and then when I got there, I saw the guys were not there. So I texted Sean, and then I asked Sean, now like, where are you guys? What? And then Sean is like, no, we are still at the studio. Then I'm like, you guys are still at the studio? Then I'm like, but bro, we didn't even practice yet or anything. Luckily, I was not the first person to perform. I think I was either 6th or 7th. But you know, most around these times, like when it's like that, your time just comes. Like, it just comes. Like, time flies by quickly, man. Let me just put it that way. Okay, so I think the show is at its 3rd performance, and the people are still not here. So I called him, and not called him, but texted him and I asked him, where are you guys? And then he's like, no, the guys had to stop and they had to eat something. Guys, like at this point, let me just put it this way, like this was like a sabotage, like they sabotaged me, like on purpose, like they purposely sabotaged my whole performance. So these guys were coming eating, and then I was like, you are eating, but then you know that we did not train it. And then he's like, it's fine, we are coming, what. And then I'm like stressing me, but I'm still waiting. And then I think when the show was its 5th performance, then they came, and then Sean came and he fetched me, and then I met the guy. I'm not met, but then I found the guys. I hugged them, like greeted them, whatever. And then I'm like, guys, let's go, like practice or something. Then they're like, you could literally see by the faces of these guys that they don't want, because like I even forgot to tell you guys, and that day they also had their own gig. So what they did was like they practiced more on they focused more on their gig rather than on mine. Rather than just telling me that we have like too much on our plate, I think you must just find other dances. But then these guys purposely sabotaged me because I remember telling them, let's go practice, like, and then they were like, yeah, but then and then they were like giving me that, like, we are ready, bro, like we can just go dance. And then they were like, no, I know the song is we can easily dance that song, blah. Okay, fine, guys. My time comes to go on stage. Yo. So actually my time comes to go on stage. I was really nervous, like I was very nervous, but like I was like, as long as they come behind, like, because it's like my first time performing and I'm on my own. And then like I even forgot to tell you guys, the girl who was planning the whole event thing, she said, like, I can't just perform one song, I had to perform 2 songs. So luckily I recorded Lost and Found was first. Like I had Lost and Found, which is my first song, which was like never heard, and Anesthesiana, which was like heard by most of the people. So I asked them to do me a mix, and then like they did me the mix, and then they made me the they did the mix, and then like they sent me 2 mix. One was all Dear Mekar and Maduba, and the second one was like I don't know. But then what they actually did was me, the one that they gave in, guys, these people sabotaged me. The one that they gave in was the Diermekar one. While I told them I want the other one that's not like Diermekar, these people handed in the Diermekar one. So now, your girl, I'm like there, I'm singing, like I got on stage and I started singing, and then now I'm like starting to wonder now. I can also realize that people are not there. Like I'm not making it seem like I can. I'm turning around to look. I'm just doing my thing. I'm thinking, I'm not sisi. But then I turn around to look if the people are there, but there's no one there. And then I'm like, maybe they'll come. Don't like guys. The people came. But then they just did this. I think they just did something like this. I think I'll put the video up somewhere. That's if I still like the video. Okay, I think they just came and they did something like this, and then they just went, and then they went out, and then like that's the moment I realized that I'm on my own now. And then I told myself, you're not gonna give up on yourself. Like you're not gonna give up on yourself because they already gave up on you. You walking off the stage now, basically, it's gonna be worse than you just finishing and then getting off. Guys, I felt so humiliated. I felt so embarrassed that day. And then I finished, and then like I realized how dear my the thing was. Like the mix that they sent was very dear. And then like after a while I came, and then the host was like, you did very well. It's just your boys, the dancers, they failed you. I looked at those guys like they know what they did most now. I just looked at them and I went. And then like my friend came backstage, like when she realized that the song was like almost finished, she came backstage, and then she was like, she gave me a hug, and then she was like, my friend, are you fine? And I'm like, I'm not fine. She's like, what do you want to do right now? Like anything. Then I'm like, let's just go home. She actually wanted to go and fight the niggas and be like, how dare you? Most the dramatic friends now. Then I'm like, it's not like, it's unnecessary. Let's just go home because like that's the last thing that I need right now. So I went home, and then I called the guy that usually sends the beats and those stuff now. And then I called him, and then I asked him like what actually happened, because like that's not what we planned, and it was very unorganized, and you guys failed me, and those things. And then he was very like, he acted like he didn't know anything, like what. But then after a while, like after that whole thing, one of the dancers like actually told me that those guys, like that whole thing was like a planned, like to sabotage my performance like that. It was like a planned thing. It was already planned out. So like when that happened, I decided I want nothing to do with music. I couldn't even sing, guys. I couldn't even hum. Like I decided like I'm literally done with music. And then I remember crying, and then I called my sister and my cousin, and then they told me like, just because of music doesn't mean that you have to stop or whatever. And I said, I want nothing to do with music. And then like it was very terrible, guys. Like I felt depressed. And then the people around me, they were very supportive, and then it's because of them that I actually survived that whole phase. And like I remember one of the dancers coming in the morning, and then I think he was asking for something, and I feel like he came when I was like very angry, and then for him, he actually got my whole rage. Like I took everything out on him. But yeah. Anyway, like that's why Anastasiana, or Angifoni as you guys would like to call it, was not released, and I don't want anything to do with the people from the studio. Like their manager is still texting me. Like I literally blocked him. He's texting me like he's texting me every single day, and like I feel like there's not even a day that breathes where he doesn't text me. I blocked him, but you can still see the blocked messages. Like it's too much. Like they are still asking whether I still want to do music. But then guys, how do I like honestly do music with people that are unorganized like that? You failed me. But then it's not like a thing of you like purposely sabotaged my whole first performance. I even asked them like, so this is how, not them, but the guy who sings the beats now. I asked him like, so this is how I'm gonna remember my first So this is how I'm gonna remember my first performance for the rest of my life. Congratulations, guys, you've done it. But then like they didn't really break me as I really thought they would. Okay, I deleted my songs, what, and all those songs that I recorded there. And to this day, when I asked for those songs, like I got back in contact with the guy that usually sends the beats and stuff now. And then like he was like, I forget the people, like over time, so we started talking, but then they don't want to send me my songs. Like they don't want, because there's always an excuse whenever I ask the guy who sends the beats. Like they don't, it's like, I don't know, maybe they think, I don't know what they think I'm gonna do with the songs, but I know they have the songs, they just don't want to give me the songs. Yeah. But then at the end of the day, do I still want to do music? Guys, music is my heart. Like that's my baby, my love, my everything. Like I'm never gonna stop, like I'm never gonna stop loving music. And I don't know in the future if I would want to pursue music or not. I don't know. Let's see how my mind turns. As long as like I'm not with people like that, but at least they taught me to see the difference between the right people and the wrong people. They taught me to know people's intentions, so I'll be able to identify it now. So I'm good. Yes. And also I've grown a lot from that experience. I learned a lot, and even if I had to turn back time, I wouldn't change anything about it. Okay, they did not dance for me. Okay, they sabotaged my performance, but then at the end of the day, if it wasn't like, if it weren't for them, I would not have grown stronger. Like I wouldn't have known a lot. I know a lot of things about music now, guys. I wouldn't have like explored the amapiano genre without them. And they are very good. There are good people out of them. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and switch on those notification bells so you may be notified whenever I'm posting a new video. See you in the next video.
If I ever come down